Hello everyone, I'm Tony Southgate.
And I'm Kmet, and welcome to the Gorehounds Playground here in Fort Collins, Colorado. This is Booze and Booze, where we pair different alcoholic drinks with our reviews of horror movies.
And today we're going to talk about La Llorona. It's a movie from Mike Chavez. And basically it's on VOD right now, and we are going to make a drink and talk about it.
Yeah, I'll show you to the Gorehounds kitchen where I'll show you this week's drink. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Gorehounds kitchen. I'm excited about this week's drink. We are calling it something that I'm calling it something different than I really want to, because I literally can't say the name, so my assistant over here is going to say the name for me. What we are making today is called
La Llorona's Tears.
Yeah. Okay, so first what we're going to start off with is our Boston Shakers. I already put ice in mine, and we're going to do 1 ounce of amaretto, 1 ounce of tequila, because this is a Hispanic folktale, and 1 ounce of black vodka. That's what's going to make it look like the Tears of
La Llorona.
Yes. I'm going to shake all of that together and then strain it into a shot glass. There you have it.
La Llorona's Tears.
Yep.
Well, we just finished up with La Llorona, or La Llorona, or La Llorona.
La Llorona.
La Llorona?
I can't
La Llorona. La Llorona.
It's a movie that's about as fun to watch as it is to pronounce.
Yeah.
And
I was disappointed.
Yeah, I was disappointed in this movie. It's part of the Conjuring universe, so it shares a world with The Nun, Annabelle, Conjuring 1 and 2.
Which The Conjuring was so stupid good. That first
that was
one,
very good. The second one I even liked too, but those were really strong.
Yeah.
I don't know if that also means that it's part of the Jigsaw Saw universe, because it's a lot of the same James Wan, that type of stuff.
Really?
But this one fit, but it wasn't good.
I think they had a solid premise. I love that main actress, but I thought this was funny. Okay, so you have a Hispanic folktale. You have it's centralized around Hispanic kids, Hispanic families, Hispanic Catholicism. Who do you cast as your main lead? A white chick.
She's not white.
She is white.
She's pale, but she's Mexican.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't think she is.
Her last name is probably Sanchez or something.
No, you continue talking. She's Italian, Irish, German, and Scottish.
That's funny.
She is white. I am right.
Hawkeye's wife,
which I love her as an actress. I've loved her pretty much in all the things that she's done, including Scooby-Doo. Don't at me. But I thought it was funny that they had, this was an opportunity for this universe to cast a really strong...
the thing is, she looks like she could be Latino.
I knew she wasn't.
The long black hair, the straight black hair, the slightly pale look. I thought that she was Latino.
I did not.
That's the Italian name, though, apparently.
She looked white.
But...
Okay, so all aside.
Also, the kids were darker than the dad as well, so it's there's some things happening here.
But, okay, so I thought it was a solid screenplay. This is very scary when my boyfriend, who is Hispanic, explained to me who
She looks more Mexican than your boyfriend does.
My boyfriend is brown.
He is not brown.
He is brown.
He is paler than my forearm.
He is a widow. No, he's not. He is browner than you are.
No.
Yes. We will put a picture of him up that shows how brown he is. Anyways, when
he's paler than a fluorescent light.
No, he's not. He's calling bullshit right now. But when he was explaining to me what this person was, it's a very real thing to that culture. It is the Hispanic boogeyman.
Yeah,
if you do something wrong or you if you're disobedient if you're disobedient to your parents, La Llorona.
Not on the internet, I don't.
Llorona.
No, I said it right.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's double L, it's silent.
I said La Llorona.
Okay,
whatever. She's gonna come get you.
Yeah, especially if we keep pronouncing her name wrong.
Yes, exactly.
She's gonna come in and drown us in our sleep.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I like the boogeyman's tale there. The problem was they gave her a very, very limited skill set, and they used it to death.
And
Like-
she wasn't. I had a problem. Okay, no, I'm finished. I'm sorry.
Like, it felt like she only had the, like, stand and scream, stand and scream, stand and grab, stand and scream. Like, it felt like it was just a very limited skill set for what she was able to do. Whereas if somebody's a boogeyman, I want them to be able to manipulate more than just, like,
Doors.
yeah, doors and candles.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to be a little
This
bit
was
more
very
powerful.
much a nun. It felt like the nun.
Yeah, it was Valak, but nerfed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, maybe I've just seen too many movies like this, but it felt like this is something that John Constantine would deal with on a lunch break, versus Tuco from Breaking Bad, like, having to almost die to get it.
Who?
Tuco from Breaking Bad, season 1. The meth
Is
guy.
that him?
Yeah.
Oh man. So my big problem with it was that the way that she looked. I did not like the CGI that was on her, and then any of the makeup that was on her. I thought was very not well done. Her face was not good.
Yeah, the thing is, it worked when they did the nun. Like, the glowing yellow eyes, the pale face, like, the black, like, outlines and stuff. It was like a half clone of the nun that wasn't as good.
Why was she in a wedding dress? She
At the
had
beginning,
a veil.
yeah, it's like she had her kids already. Why was she in a wedding dress?
And like what my boyfriend called her, La Llorona, whatever.
La Llorona.
She is the weeping woman. That's like you hear her because she's crying. Like they should have touched on that so much more, and they didn't. She was just she was a woman in white and with pale skin and whatnot. She should have been more of weeping. Like if she was sobbing like hysterically during everything, that would have been like 10 times scarier. I feel like it would have been unsettling.
Like hitching and like basically like ugly crying as she's strangling
exactly.
people.
That would have been good.
Yeah, and the thing is, it just never felt scary to me. I felt compelled to check my phone more than to keep watching. And that's just a bad sign for any movie. And I hate, like, saying that, but it never put its hooks in. It never grabbed me in a way where I wanted to just, like, okay, what's happening next? It was one of those where it's like, I know exactly what's going to happen. They're not even going to be bold and kill off one of the kids. They're not going to go, like, they're not going to tread onto ground that's uncovered. Like, if they would have straight up had her, like, strangle one of the kids to death, it might have redeemed itself for me, because it would have been like one of those where it's like, oh shit,
like,
they took it the extra mile.
Yeah, why she had chances to kill him. Why didn't she?
Yeah. And I liked some of the problem solving stuff, like of the priest character.
The priest was, I thought, I like how when the church says, oh yeah, he's unorthodox and all that stuff, it's not just like, oh, he's just not a part of church or whatever, but really he was unorthodox because he was completely willing to like let these people die to get what he wanted.
He was a little bit more like fast and loose with things.
Yeah.
And that was a stronger character. Like, you compare him to the priest in The Nun, and I felt like this guy was much more compelling and interesting than the good old boy priest from The Nun.
I have blocked out most of that movie from my brain, but and I think this movie should go in the subreddit of kids who are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Because that little girl and her doll, like, I doubt...
If she would have been 3 years younger,
yes,
I could have seen that. But, like, that girl looked like she was in first grade.
Yeah.
She's not gonna, like, after all that's happened that night, be, like, willing to ruin everything for that doll. Like, she looked like she was 7.
I feel like I would be more attached to my mom than the doll at that point.
Yeah, and also it's like, well, if I got a broom, I could bring it closer or something like that. It was just...
kids are fucking stupid. That kid was fucking stupid. Like, and she got it, and that wasn't the problem. She dragged it and ruined... Like, it was just...
The Fuego tree or
whatever. The Fuego tree, yeah. Tree of fire. So, I think there was, like, they had a good baseline. They had a really good prep... Like I said, this woman is supposed to be very scary, but it didn't hold up.
Yeah, and that's one of the main questions we have for Booze and Booze is, was it scary? And this movie was not.
No.
Like, even the parts that seemed creepy from the trailer, like where you see her go and like grab the girl's hair and stuff like that, it had all been done too much before, early in the film, and it just never had any impact for me. It never made me think, oh, that's cool. It never made me think like, oh, this is some sinister shit. It's more just like, okay, I know what's happening here.
Or even if they were to touch more on the, like, the horrific idea of a mom losing her children.
Yeah.
They kind of touched on it. I thought that was one of the best parts of the movie was that character, the mom from the very beginning.
Yeah, the mom from the very beginning had more emotional draw and more motive than pretty much any other character in the movie.
I agree.
And she had an interesting storyline that they never fully capitalized on, though. Like, and I don't want to get too into spoilers on it. I feel like they could have had that go to another level.
I think that if they would have, like, because a mother losing their child is absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
And if they would have been more in tune on that, I think they would have got conveyed what they wanted.
Yeah, they would have had a more emotional and deeper movie.
Yeah, I agree.
And instead, they went just a little bit too conventional horror for me. Like, I like a lot of horror movies. I'm not that picky, but this one just did not work for me on the levels that I would like it to.
If you want to see a better version of it, watch The Nun. And we didn't even like that movie that much, so...
Just go back and watch The Conjuring.
Yeah,
like, the first Conjuring definitely did this genre, a lot of these same tropes, a lot of these same feelings better. And that's just from this one company. There are a lot of movies that have done that better overall.
Yeah. So, first one was it scary? We both definitively say no, maybe to a young kid who shouldn't be watching this movie, who is of Hispanic descent and knows what La Llorona.
Oh, they might not even think that this story of La Llorona is scary after this.
Right.
So, I just have to bless a pool. But like the thing is, I don't think it was scary. I think that if you're a 10-year-old that's watching this, you might have some good jump scares, but I don't think it's going to be something like Alien that sticks with you. I think it's just like, it's very popcorny, easy horror.
Yeah. So rewatchability.
Almost none.
None. I think it's 0 for me.
Yeah, it's like if I see that on Netflix, I'm gonna be like, I remember that one, and it's gonna be like just passed on the queue.
And I'm pretty sure we know the next question. Did he like it?
It was very, very, very meh. I didn't hate it. Like, I didn't sit there and like seethe over it.
Yeah, there
But
was
it's
definitely.
I'm so indifferent towards it that I don't care.
Yeah, I think indifference is the main thing. I could come or go.
Yeah.
With this movie in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
I think that's about it.
Yep. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed this, check out our other Booze and Booze, or if you really enjoyed it, go to patreon.com/Human Echoes. We have new tiers with new stickers, new pins, new sorts of all sorts of cool stuff. Also, we will see you guys in our Discord for more discussion on horror movies. We will talk to you soon. Have a great week.
Bye.